Hey everybody. So here we go. Okay. So this is the live I didn't really want to do, but I am doing it because I know y'all need support, but today is a day I need to I guess I need support today because it's just one of those days. It was a total SHIT show. Hi Jamie. I can't believe I'm doing this. All right. I said when I quit this job, I was gonna go all out and say my piece. But today was the day I quit my job. And hey, Barefoot Adventures. I was not expecting to quit my job for at least another week or two. Oh, my camera must be dirty. Okay. Oh no, it's the front one. Ugh. Sorry, guys. So, at least my makeup's not bad. Ooh, you go me. Ooh, I got that. Ooh, did I get that wing all good? Yeah. Ugh. So, I quit my job. Um, I honestly can't even believe the abuse that I have taken from Marshalls in less than a week. I have never, okay, I worked in retail my whole life. That's all I've ever done. But I've never gone into a job feeling anxiety and anger this early in the game. I worked at Kohl's last Christmas. It was busy as hell, but I loved Kohl's. I have to be honest, I loved Kohl's. It was very when I didn't get the job at Kohl's this year because they had already hired a bunch of people, and I applied a little too late in the season, I guess, because I'm on disability. I just I want to make sure I wasn't making too much money to uh what do you call lose benefits or whatever. But thankfully, I did not work at Marshall's long enough to worry about that. I only worked a week, so I don't have to report anything. So, Marshall's. If you want to know why Marshall's makeup department is so nasty, it's because the people who work there don't give a fuck. Okay? They don't give a fuck. They are basically abused and abusive. I'm going there. I'm going there. You want to know why Marshall's is such a dump store? Jeffree Star, I hope you're listening to me because now I see what you're saying. The way that these people work in the store is the most. I've never seen this a day in my life. I worked in Kohl's, I worked in Lane Bryant, I worked in many stores, and I've never seen people treat each other the way they did in this store. So, why I left today, I was going to give this another week, but my paycheck is missing. How the hell does $267 go missing, Marshalls? How does that go missing? It doesn't go missing. And the thing is, if it goes missing, you should be getting on the phone and finding out where my money is. No, it doesn't take 48 hours to a week to find out where my money is. Don't even play that game. I'm your employee. You're supposed to make sure I get paid. I don't work for free. Nobody works for free. I'm sorry. I don't work to get abused or to work for free. That's what happened at Marshall's. For the last week, I listened to employees bash each other. I listened to employees bash customers. I've watched employees not give a crap about the makeup department. You know why their makeup department is the way it is? Because they allow the customers to break stuff. It's not children, as so they claimed. They claimed it was children destroying the makeup. Oh no, I didn't see no kids in that makeup department ever. I saw adult customers opening up the pallets, sticking their fingers in there, and breaking stuff. So you want to know why Marshalls is crap? It's because they allow it to be crap. And they treat their employees like crap. I've been here for a week. My paycheck is missing. $267 missing. $267 missing. I'm actually tempted to call Too Faced Cosmetics and tell them that they're allowing their customers to destroy their makeup and they shouldn't have a deal with them anymore. Because they're throwing away thousands of dollars worth of makeup at Marshall's. Thousands. And this store is supposed to be number one in the area. This particular Marshall's is number one in the area. I don't see how that's even possible. Oh, they said they don't want employees screaming, I quit. Oh, well, you know what? You should get off your ass and find out where my money is. Hi, Chef and Shade. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. My paycheck is missing. I looked that manager in the eye on, when did I work last? Monday or Tuesday? Tuesday. I worked Tuesday 1 to 6. I looked that manager in the eye and I said, am I getting paid Friday because I know I'm new here? And they said, yes, you are going to get paid. Although I have to say this. Hold on, my makeup's on point today. Ooh, girl. At least I look good. Shame it went to waste, but whatever. And by the way, that was, what palette was this? Oh, that's that palette we got in BoxyCharm last month. This is not how this works. You don't tell somebody they're going to get paid, and then you don't pay them. Oh, thank you. I know I look good. This lip color, I don't really usually do pinks. I did buy some stuff before I quit, though. It's 20%. That store never gives any discounts. Hells yeah. Yeah, Ipsy, they actually tried to play out because I said, listen, I said to them that I got scammed by Ipsy, and they said, well, maybe someone stole your paycheck out of your bank account. No. I mean, I live in New York, so no, it's Marshall's here in New York. I did grab this today. I did buy this. Check this out. Anastasia Beverly Hills. And these colors look like they're about right for me. Isabel asked me for a Too Faced palette, so I grabbed one. So I got this, and my coffee syrup for $25. I guess I can't complain. But that's another thing. You know what? You know what the employee discount is at Marshall's? It's crap. 10%. 10%. I worked in retail, and no store gives 10% to their employees. That's crap. That is crap. Marshall's, you could do better than that for your employees, 10%. When I worked at Lane Bryant, Old Navy, it was all 40%. 40%, and one day a month it was 50%. Savers even gives their employees 50%. Savers, a thrift store, they give their employees 50%. So I like to know where my paycheck is, Marshalls. I want to know where my $267 is. That's what I want to know. I've never had this a day in my life. Don't sit there and tell an employee, yeah, you're going to get paid next week. You're going to get paid on every Friday. And then you tell, usually when you work somewhere and you sign up for direct deposit is supposed to be faster to receive than getting an actual paycheck. So that's why I sign up for direct deposit. I signed up for direct deposit because I didn't want to have to wait another week for a paycheck. But supposedly if I didn't do direct deposit, I would have gotten a paycheck today anyways. And they actually will, they said that they'll actually cash my check in the register. I didn't know that until after the fact. Hey, New Kitchen World. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I did not know that Marshall's... Hi, Marie. I am... Okay. I stood up for myself at the very least. I stood up for myself. And I stood up for the customers of Marshall's. Just so you know, I stood up for people who go in this store. Because these employees are talking shit about you. They are talking shit about you. If you're a crappy customer at Marshall's, they're going to talk shit about you to each other. I've never seen that a day in my life. I worked in retail all my life, and I would never, ever talk shit about a customer. Never mind another employee. I would never do that either. That's just me. I'm a professional person. Marshall's, I'm calling for a boycott. I'm calling for a Marshall's boycott because they didn't pay me this week, and I walked the hell out. I'm calling for a Marshall's boycott. Do not shop at that store. They don't pay their employees. They don't even know where my money is. If you cared about your employees the way you're supposed to care about your employees, you're supposed to get on that phone and find out where their money is. $265 is missing? $265 is missing. I walked the hell... Yeah, no pay. No pay. I walked out. I said, I'm not doing this. I ain't working for free. I told her I don't work for free. No, that's theft. I said, that's theft. You don't do that to people. It's bad enough you only give employees 10%. You only give your employees 10% discount. Today was a 20% discount, which I don't know how often that happens. See, Marshall's gives, Kohl's Kohl's gives only 15%. But if you work at Kohl's, you could use the coupons, and you could use Kohl's Cash. And throughout the holiday season, they have friends and family, and then you would get 65% off. This company was so quick when I was applying for this job. They were so quick to bash Kohl's because they supposedly Kohl's apparently abuses their employees. I went to work every day at Kohl's last year with a smile on my face. I loved my customers. I loved the people I worked with. I never felt abused. Never felt abused a day in my life at Kohl's. I felt abused every damn day I walked into Marshall's. Every day. And now I see what Jeffree Star is talking about. Makeup goes to Marshall's to die because the employees don't give about it. They only have, get this. Okay, now I can go off and just tell you all everything. The Marshalls I was working at, yeah, they do. I signed up for direct deposit. That's what I did. I signed up for direct deposit. It's what the website suggested. I never used to do that. Actually, when I worked at Kohl's last year, they gave me a debit card. Kohl's gave me a debit card that my paycheck would go on every week. And I never had a missing paycheck. In fact, the week after I started, there was money on there. So I looked these people in the eye Tuesday afternoon when I worked there and said, am I definitely going to get paid on Friday? And they said, yes, you will get a paycheck. Do not worry about it. So I signed up for direct deposit. Nothing was deposited in my bank account. So I called them this morning. In fact, I wasn't even going to go in today. I was going to quit on the phone. I was going to say, fuck this. I ain't doing this. I'm sure YouTube is demonetizing my live right now, but whatever. I called them this morning, and I said, what happened here? What happened to my paycheck? They said, it looks like there is a hard check here in the store for you, but they could not open it because it's not their job to open the envelope. I get there, and that's not a hard check. It says this is not a check. So where is this money? Where is the money? I'm probably not going to get it now. I'm probably going to get zip. I'm probably going to have to need I work for free. I literally worked for free, listening to these employees bash one another. God only knows what they said about me. Never mind, if they're talking shit about each other, I'm sure they said shit about me too. I don't want to work like that. Who works like that? They were talking about the customers too. One was talking about how one smells or whatever. You know what? That's fucking rude. You don't do that shit. You don't talk about your customers, and you don't talk about your fellow employees the way you were doing it. There's one lady in there, and she told me, I didn't say anything about what other people were saying. This girl, her grandfather was with her in the store, buying her stuff. These people were accusing her of making out with this man and that he's a sugar daddy, not her grandfather. How fucking dare you do that to her? It's her grandpa. You're a sick bastard talking about her grandfather like that. I would have told her, I should have told her before I walked the hell out of that store that they're accusing her grandfather of sleeping with her. And that's a sugar daddy, not her grandpa. How dare you talk badly about her like that? I don't know her well enough. I don't know any of these people well enough. But you don't do that. Don't accuse things like that. That is a sick thing to say. And if she has a sugar daddy, who the hell cares? That's smart. Having sugar daddies are smart. Hey, us ladies gotta eat and have stuff, no? How you take care of your bills is your business. How dare you laugh at somebody thinking they have a sugar daddy when it's their grandpa? And the thing is this, okay? They sit there and say, if you say something about another employee on your social media, you're fired. Hey, Brooklyn, if you talk about another employee on your social media, you are fired. But they're allowed to talk shit about each other at the register. I've never dealt with this a day in my life. I worked in small stores. I worked in big stores. I've never, ever, ever seen what I've seen here. Never. It's disgusting. You don't do that. And then we wonder why Jeffree Star says that's where products go to end themselves. I'm tempted to call Too Faced Cosmetics and tell them that this place is throwing out their product. They got upset because I screamed I quit. Yeah, well, I mean, if you had $267 missing, wouldn't you scream, I quit? They actually told me to calm down. Okay, Kids Bop Karen, calm down, calm down. No, you don't calm down when money's missing. If it was your money, you'd be screaming and yelling and jumping them down, wouldn't you? Hell yeah. I didn't take this abuse for the last week and a half for calm down, Kids Bop Karen. I hope this live stream goes viral because I want the world to see why Marshall's is crap. It's crap. I don't even know how the store is still in business. I don't know how this particular one's in business because they said this is the #1 Marshall's in the area. Oh, really? Really? I can't even see how that is. I live in the most racist... Did my screen go black? I hope not. I live in the most racist, nastiest area in this in where I live. TJMaxx is owned by Marshall's. However, I'll tell you this. Hey, John. So here's this. We have a TJMaxx where I grew up. The town I grew up in is the ghetto. I'll be honest. I grew up in the hood. That's why I don't take no crap. I grew up in the hood. I grew up learning not to take crap. I was raised by the streets, my friend. And the TJMaxx, where I grew up in, their makeup department is much smaller, but it's actually nice and clean. This Marshall's is in this area where people are rude, nasty, and they expect something immaculate. No, Marshall's is not usually great workers. They abused me for the last week. Last Wednesday night, Frankie, where are you, girl? You hiding? Don't hide. Last Wednesday night, the night before Thanksgiving, I got 0 sleep because I had a severe anxiety attack because of the abuse I had in the first 3 days of working there. 3 days. The first 3 days. That should not be. That should not be. I have worked in many stores and I've never felt this kind of anxiety or anything. Today I just stood up for myself. I said, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. You lost my money? How the hell do you lose $267? They said, well, maybe you put the routing number in wrong. Well, get on the fucking phone and find out. Find out where it is. Because I called my bank and they said, we have no money coming into your account. There's nothing being attempted to be put into your account. Yeah. No, I've lived in New York my whole life. I'm not from a different state. No. Hey, nerd. Yeah, I quit because my money went missing. $267 is missing. They owe me $267 and whatever they owe me for this week, too. Where is it? I signed up for direct deposit because direct deposit is supposed to be faster than getting a paycheck. But then, oh, get this, though. But get this. The employees at the front desk said that, oh, why'd you sign up for direct deposit? That takes up to 3 weeks to get your paycheck. I said, 3 weeks? I'm not even going to be working here for the next 3 weeks. Get up out of here. I'm not going to be here for 3 weeks. I'm seasonal. I'm out of here the day after Christmas. I'm not waiting 3 weeks for money. No way. Oh, thank you. This is actually I did buy this at Marshall's. See, this is the one and only thing. See, I actually bought this at Marshall's before this week. Ugh, I can't believe this. I've never seen this a day in my life. Never seen this a day in my life. You don't treat your employees this way. If somebody's missing their, oh, thank you, Jamie. If somebody's missing their money, you get up off your ass and you find it. Because I could literally get a lawyer right now. And, well, I mean, that would probably be silly to find $267 because they'll probably take a piece of that. But you don't do that to your employees. You don't say, oh, it'll take 48 hours to find it. No, you find it right now. You find that money right now. It's your job as a manager to find out, to make sure your employees are taken care of. And if your employees are not taken care of, that's why your store looks like shit. That's why your store is a nasty dump hole. Dump hole. That's a new one. That's what it is. You want to know why your store looks the way it does? It's because you don't care about your employees. Quit buying so much crap food for the break room and make sure that your employees are paid first. Right, exactly. Yeah, they should. Dump hole, douche canoe, man. Stick it in your dump hole. I mean, I can't even believe these people leave the store like this. They said that the person who takes care of the makeup department, oh, I know, I hear a lot of stories about, hey, the project, I hear a lot of stories about Marshalls. I hear a lot of stories about Marshalls. This is not the only one that I've heard. I mean, like I said, TJMaxx in this area is from where I grew up, which is a couple towns over, and that's the hood. And if they could find a way to manage to make sure that their makeup department isn't what it is, then I'm pretty sure this one can figure it out. I mean, unless the people from the hood are coming to your Marshalls to destroy it. I don't know. Marshalls, you got to get it together. Jeffree Star, he said it all. And that was the other reason I was trying to stay in Marshalls, because I heard Jeffree Star's coming out with a new palette. And the thing is, if they had paid me the $267, yeah, well, the company stole my money, so I don't know about that. Let me tell y'all something. If they had paid me the $267 that I was supposed to get paid today, that was going to go right back in the store because I had Christmas shopping to do. So I'll take my money and put it into Target and Marshall and Walmart instead. Get out of here with this. Get out of here with this. I can't even believe it. What kind of business is this? I'm calling for a Marshall's boycott because they didn't pay me. They didn't pay me my money. And I bet you now that I quit, they're not going to, I don't think they're going to, you think they're going to look for my money now? You think now that I walked out the door like that, they're going to go looking for my money? I don't think so. Now they don't have to care. Now they don't have to care because I don't work there anymore. It is, yeah. You know what? I'm on disability, right? I don't really need this job. I'm on disability. It was just extra money. I'm not going to risk my benefits for this craptacular job. But I want the money that you owe me at least. You better find it. You better find that money, or I'm gonna have my No, nobody works for free. And here's the thing. Oh, you want to know the kicker of this? Just as this was going down, my case manager was in the store. My case manager was in the store. So guess what? You may be in trouble anyways, because my caseworker just happened to be in the store when this all went down. So I asked my case manager, what would you do in this case scenario? She said, if you're not happy here, I would get the hell out. My own case manager, a social worker, said, quit this job. I walked out. $267 doesn't just go missing. And you as a manager need to get up off your high horse and find out where it is. Hey, Joe. I've never seen this a day in my life. Don't sit there and tell your employees that, oh, yeah, you're going to get paid on Friday, and then they don't. You think that doesn't make people get upset? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to go missing. I don't work for free. I work on YouTube for free, yeah. But at least I enjoy working here for free. Yep, I'm monetized. Hey, down the rabbit hole. Yeah, they better, hey, Nathan. Yeah, they better find that money. They better find it. $267. And that's last week's money. There's this week's money. Like, I worked this week. I worked, what, Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday? That's still 15 hours. So you still owe me, at least $300-400. You better find it, Marshalls. You better find that money. And don't give me any, oh, well, you don't work here anymore, so we don't have to worry about it. Oh, no, I'll be at that store once a week until that money is found. You find my money. You find it. Or I'll report you to the IRS. I can report this. Because, no. Nope. Hey, thank you, Nathan. You're so sweet. You guys I just can't even believe this. Can you believe this? I've never seen this a day in my life. Now listen, I know sometimes when you start a new job, it could take time to get a paycheck. They did tell me today before I came in, oh, there's a hard check here for you, and I could cash it through the register. Actually, if I had known I could have got a paycheck and cashed it through the register, I would have gone that route instead of direct deposit. But nobody told me that. They suggested I do direct deposit. And direct deposit is supposed to be faster than getting a paycheck. That's been my experience at working. If you do direct deposit, you have a higher chance of getting paid, within the first week than you do getting a hard check. My mom, she worked in payroll at the schools. Yeah, right. Oh, I love that song. I do love that. Did you ever see Ellen DeGeneres doing that song? That was funny. I love Ellen. Who loves Ellen? Yeah, right. $267. And I had to listen to them. I had to listen to their 24/7 gossip for the last week or so. I have never worked in a store where people talk crap about one another or customers. You don't talk crap about customers. I don't care how annoying a customer is. You don't talk crap about them. They're the ones who bring the money into the store. How dare you? How dare you talk badly about your customers? You don't do that. You don't do that, man. You just don't do that. I gotta go. I'm going outside, just so you know. I gotta get Isabel off the bus. Listen. Like I said, I'm a disabled person, right? And I'm on disability. I almost had to sacrifice some of the Christmas help that I get from my kids because I had to work or something like that. You know what? This morning I called all their workers. I said, listen, I ain't working anymore, so whatever Christmas help you want to put me on the list for, please do. Did you all see Manny MUA? He made bears for Toys for Tots. I was like, oh my gosh, Isabel would flip her lid if she got a Manny MUA bear, a Manny Mooch bear. Rich Lux, Manny Mooch. But good grief, you just don't do this to people. I've never seen this a day in my life. I've never seen it. It's disgusting. I really had plans to stick it out for the next week or so. I really did. Kohl's was abusing their employees. Kohl's never abused me. I wanted to work on Thanksgiving last year because it was $27 an hour. That's not abuse. That's extra money. Marshall's only gives their employees 10% discount. They don't even do coupons or anything, Today was 20%. Like I said, I did buy something on my way out before I quit. I bought stuff before I quit. Isn't that funny? I've never seen this a day in my life. That store is so poorly managed. It's disgusting. I don't know if I could ever be a manager in a store. I don't know if I'd ever want to be a manager in a store. But let me tell you something. If I were their employee, if I had an employee in this case scenario, I'd be on the horn trying to find out where their money is. I would keep calling. I would call whoever I had to call to make sure that person got paid right then and there. Hell, I would give the money out of my pocket if I could. They said they couldn't even cash the check. They said they can't even cash the check because there's no check to cash. They couldn't even take the money out of the register because, that's baloney. They actually tried to play out Kohl's does the same thing. No, they don't. No, they don't. When I worked at Kohl's, I got paid the week after I started there. There was none of that. None of that. Oh, I've never seen such... Hey, Mike's Computer Tips. I've never seen such a thing in my life. I've never seen this mess. Never. No. Well, anyways, guys, I'm gonna get my kids off the bus. And I'll be back later tonight. So if you want to continue this story tonight, I will be back. So I will see you guys tonight, maybe around 9. See you guys later. Bye, guys.